Our last elder brings our heroes back down to the bottom of the rotten vale. This undead king was a disgusting one. Covered in rotten meat and effluvium, this beast was terrifying to look at. Its name was Val Hazak. It used the surrounding effluvium as an armor to not only protect itself, but it also damaged Sephira if she got too close. So much like the Kashala fight, she had to stay airborne and above the effluvium to get in close enough to land some strikes. She wore down this beast to the point to where a small strike to the tail was all it took as the final blow to finish of the last Elder King. But the fights of the three Elder Dragons has awoken something much greater and powerful.
We hope you don't mind.
After a quick bite to eat, Sephira heads out to meet the Seeker and the Admiral to find out the truth of why Zora and the other elders were acting so erratic. Part 1.
Greetings. Farewell. Now then. It begins.
You're really doing this?
We shall return. Fear not.
How did you even find this damn place, anyway?
We have Zora Magdaros to thank for clearing the way. Upon dying, the Elder Dragons dissolve in the effluvium, and the energy that accumulates in the veins of the earth then crystallizes.
And over time, that grew into this recess?
Yes. However, in more recent years, I have sensed a drastic surge in the land's energies.
I don't like the sound of this.
Prepare yourself, my friend. Something is terribly amiss. Crystallizes.
And over time, that grew into this recess?
Yes. However, in more recent years, I have sensed a drastic surge in the land's energies.
I don't like the sound of this.
Prepare yourself, my friend. Something is terribly amiss.
Part 2. They finally come to the place where the Seeker felt an enormous surge of energy and found something not even the Wyverian has seen.
It's inside.
Great mother of, damn.
Over countless years, the Elders' bioenergy created this. Even I never expected it to be so enormous. Wait. It's too pure. What is this thing, really?
No!
It was a massive monster born of pure energy. Sephira steps in as the others flee for safety.
I've gotta stop it! All right. You got this? I'll get him back to safety while you keep our new friend here at bay. Don't let it leave the nest. And I mean do not! I'll be back with help. Just do what you gotta do!
This beast was so large Sephira could fit in the palm of its hand. Sephira was terrified, but in a way kind of excited. Sephira loved a challenge, and this monster was to be her greatest challenge yet. She was anxious to get the fight started. After dodging its blast from afar, she closed the gap quickly and landed combo after combo, slowly chipping away at this monster's life. With a final aerial assault, this magnificent beast took its final breath and with a roar it slammed its massive head on the ground. Now is the time for a true celebration. But Sephira isn't out of danger just yet. The beast's massive body along with the fight had weakened the cavern floor, and Sephira fell through. Luckily, the Admiral was already on his way back. The next morning, Sephira is greeted with all of her friends waiting to congratulate her on her victory.
What is it with you? All you ever do is sleep and fall off things. So how awesome were you down there?
Stop
Too
being
awesome?
annoying. Yes.
Well, good morning. Thanks to you, the Research Commission's work is complete. I sent a ship ahead to report back to the Guild. They'll relieve us just as soon as they confirm our findings. Everyone, I commend you all for your valiant efforts here. And now, let us celebrate! To banquet!
As the Admiral said, now is the time for a feast. This begins the celebration of peace. Part 1.
Well, we did it. You know, after we crash landed here, I started to wonder if I made the right choice. But the new world was all the adventure I wanted and more.
The celebration of peace. Part 2.
Come on.
May I? If not for you, I might not be alive. Thank you. You have quite the eccentric group here. But all of them talented, unique, driven. You all seem willful, of your own mind, but when the time comes, you join together and become a force to be reckoned with. I suspect there is no trial you could not collectively overcome. A monster that's been incubating in bioenergy. Lurking so close, yet hiding so well. Perhaps it was what first drew the aging elders here, to satisfy its cravings for energy.
Could be right. Maybe it used some sort of pheromone or something. Eventually, the land became rich with nutrients. The perfect home for tough monsters. The energy smorgasbord must be why the elders inhabit the recess.
The celebration of peace. Part 3.
You have quite the eccentric group here. But all of them talented, unique, driven. You all seem willful, of your own mind, but when the time comes, you join together and become a force to be reckoned with. I suspect there is no trial you could not collectively overcome. A monster that's been incubating in bioenergy. Lurking so close, yet hiding so well. Perhaps it was what first drew the aging elders here, to satisfy its cravings for energy.
Could be right. Maybe it used some sort of pheromone or something. Eventually, the land became rich with nutrients. The perfect home for tough monsters. The energy smorgasbord must be why the elders inhabit the recess. Stop that thing. Would have been a disaster if it left its nest. Well then, 3 cheers for you.
No. I think you should keep it.
Listen up, everyone. We've received word from the Guild. The Guild commends you for your dedicated research of the Elder Crossing. In light of your findings, we have confirmed the monster as a new species of Elder Dragon. An official name has been chosen. Xenojiva. This concludes your duties with the Research Commission. We thank you again for your service. You are free to return home at your discretion.
Yeah.
However, the Commission's presence in the New World still has potential to be of great benefit to the Guild. We would ask you to continue your work there, if you are so willing. There you have it. If we decide to stay and take on new research, there are bound to be trials ahead. Dangers. You don't want that, do you?
What are you talking about? Of course that's what we want. Let's stay.
We can do it!
Yeah, we want it.
The final letter from the Commission and the decision of the
If we decide to
fleet.
stay and take on new research, there are bound to be trials ahead. Dangers. You don't want that, do you?
What are you talking about? Of course that's what we want. Let's stay.
We can do it!
Yeah, we want it.
All right. Commission, welcome to your new home.
I better pack on some weight. This is gonna be hard work.
This brings the end to the base game of Monster Hunter World. Starting Iceborne in 2 weeks.